Hi, my name is Gaelle and I am a 15-year-old gymnast in Dubai, and I'm very outgoing and understanding. At a young age, I was bullied for the way I looked, I dressed, the way I acted, and the way I talked. Every little thing about me was criticized by all my peers and classmates. I was constantly called ugly, and that lowered my self-esteem for the rest of my life. I was always taken for granted and I had no confidence. I had this constant feeling of sadness inside me that just wouldn't really go away. And I tried talking to my parents or my friends about it, but they just pushed it away. And that hurt me because I felt neglected and rejected. I was forced to keep all of my emotions to myself, and they just kept building over time. Soon it became too much and I started self-harming. That's when I started seeing a professional. Later I was diagnosed with depression and social anxiety. Well, my experience with social anxiety, it made me unable to walk from one classroom to another alone because I always felt like I'd be judged by everyone, and it was always this constant fear of looks from everyone. So
Yeah.
I would never really raise my hand in class because I was too afraid of saying the wrong answer.
Yeah.
My life since being constantly at many psychiatrists and psychologists didn't really go well. I was put on to many different types of medications and it kept switching. This would play with the chemicals in my brain, and it led me to having lack in empathy. I started becoming really aggressive with all of my close friends, and I then myself became a bully. One day I decided I did not want to feel like this anymore. The circumstances didn't change, but my perspective did. I didn't want to be sad all the time, and I didn't want to feel sorry for myself either. So I decided I wanted to be happy and live my life. So basically I wanted to collab with Avril because I knew she was super talented and she's amazing at what she does. Usually when I felt down, I would always go to music as my go-to, and it felt usually like artists understood me when no one else did. So that's why I picked the song, because I wanted other people to be able to relate to my story. Mental health isn't really discussed between many people. It is seen more as a shame. Being here myself and talking about my life was already super hard, but it shouldn't be. No one should lock their feelings up. Depression is super common between teens, but many people don't realize it. All over social media, everyone is seen as perfect. No one shows their imperfections. We compare our flaws to someone else's perfect lives. We need to realize that a lot of people are going through the same thing, and we should start speaking up about it. Be there for others and you both may get through it.